Well, hello and welcome to the Sunday evening update video. So this has kind of become a weekly thing where I just kind of recap the weekend on Sunday night. So this weekend I did a video on Saturday night that I uploaded, and then I also did a live stream on Saturday as well. And in that live stream, I ran it for about 2 hours. And in that 2 hour time, I'm not, no bullshitting here. In that 2 hour time, I got 2 rides. I shut off the camera. It was probably around 11. And I went home. I went home after that because I was frustrated. So, I have made the decision that I will not be driving again in Mankato until school starts back up. It's hard enough driving only Lyft. It's even harder driving only Lyft when the majority of the clientele that would use it is not in town. So I really wish I could drive Uber. Personally, I feel like I like the Lyft platform better in general. Like I like using the app. I think the app looks cleaner. I think it's more organized. I really like the Uber app more than I like the Lyft app. I like the Lyft app more than the Uber app. I feel like the Lyft app is more clean, more organized. It's not as busy. It's got less going on. And I just like the look and feel of it. And unfortunately, Uber is a bigger thing in every market I drive in. Mankato's no exception. So, needless to say, I will not be doing a Southern Minnesota rideshare or Southern Minnesota lifting video again until probably maybe late August, early September. But before we go any further, let me wish all of my viewers a happy Father's Day. To yourself or your father, or any fathers out there watching this video. I personally am not a father, so but I did call my dad today. It's also my brother's birthday, so I called him as well. My sister-in-law just got married. It's her birthday today too, so kind of a big day for me and phone call making. But yeah, so alright, so back into the video. So after I stopped recording, it was around 11 o'clock, I went home. I went back to my in-laws, and I went to bed pissed off. And that was when I decided that I was never going to drive in Mankato again until the students are back in session. So it's very, very difficult driving in a market that doesn't have a lot of people when the students aren't there, let alone driving in that market when I only have one of the 2 apps that I can use. So I may get with Uber and figure out what I have to do to be able to drive in Mankato when I'm up there. But I also don't really want to signal. I also don't want to send off any bad signs or anything. Or I don't want to tip them off that I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. But that's neither here nor there. So I don't really have much else to add because I had a very uneventful week. Aside from Saturday, I didn't turn the apps on at all. So this weekend, this upcoming weekend, I am working at my regular job, but I will still be driving because that's what I do. Because who needs sleep, right? So I will be. I think it looks weird that I'm talking to myself and I got these lights on, so I'll shut them off right now. I will be doing live streams at least Saturday night, probably Friday night as well, as usual. May have a video or 2 during the week. I'm not gonna overcommit on the videos during the week. I'd like to have 1 or 2, but I'm not gonna promise anything that I can't keep. But I'm gonna try to get back in the swing of driving every day because I didn't drive at all last week. So. Weekend after that, I'm going to a concert, so I don't know if I'll be able to drive. But And then the 4th of July is fast approaching. And in this town, the 4th of July is kind of a difficult situation. So our fireworks spectacular, the city does a fireworks spectacular here. Dubuque does one on July 3rd. And it's a huge show. They shoot them off from the river. The Air Force gets involved. I mean, it's a big, huge ordeal. It's a fireworks and air show. So there's an air show, and then when the air show is over, there's fireworks. And it's a great show. They do it every year. It's huge. But it's on the 3rd. Last year, we hit 15 or 16 times surge on Uber. I didn't look at Lyft. That was Uber. I drove, but I drove a little bit later because I watched the show at a friend's house, and then I went home, and then I went and drove after I got home. So this year I don't know because that friend moved. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I personally don't like to drive right at the conclusion of the show because the city, there's just people everywhere and you can't get anywhere, and it's super frustrating. So I don't like to drive as soon as the show's over. But I will probably drive that night because it'll be busy, you know, until late. But yeah, that's kind of the situation with the 4th of July here. That is coming up. It's only a few weeks. So that should be some good fun. But outside of that, guys, look for some videos this week. I'm not sure what or when or anything like that, but I would look for at least one video this week and live streams next weekend. With that, Uber Lyft on, and be safe out there. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.